Happy Halloween, everybody. I'm coming at you today with a really fun, dynamic tutorial. I was inspired by Disney villains because I've always been more of a fan of the villains than the princesses. I don't know why. My favorite by far is Maleficent. I think she is awesome. I wanted to do a look today that was inspired by my favorite Disney villain. My take on it was if Maleficent was gonna go hit the town with some of her best girl villain friends, like Snow White's stepmom would probably be my best friend. Ursula, definitely. I'd be going to hang out with Ursula. Cruella de Vil. I don't know if I'd hang out with the Queen of Hearts. I feel like she's got some problems, so I don't know if she'd really be my friend. Let's just pretend that we're gonna go hit the town. This is my glammed up Maleficent look. Obviously using all Mary Kay products to put together something really fun and dynamic. And you can see, I hope, in what I've done, how I was inspired by her for this particular look. If you want to see how I was able to do this, please keep a watching. Okay, I'm starting out with my TimeWise moisturizer today. This will hydrate for 10 hours. It's age fighting. Who doesn't love that? Next up, going in with my foundation primer, and I'm gonna put this all over my face. This feels like silk. Crack filler. Fills in any imperfections and will keep my product in place. Okay, going in with my liquid foundation beige 3. This is the matte formula for a really muted appearance. Maleficent was green, which I am not going to be doing today. Today we're not going to be green, but I am going for a very glam look because Maleficent's glam. Like, girl has her nails done, she had the lipstick, she knew what she was doing. For my big night on the town, we're pretending that Maleficent is going out and getting some cocktails with her fellow villains. I wonder what kind of cocktail Maleficent would drink. Probably red wine. Ursula would totally drink Jack. Cruella de Vil would be martinis. Queen of Hearts wouldn't be able to drink because it would mess with her mens. She was crazy. I wonder what the evil queen would drink. Something with apple in it. Under eye corrector? I would totally hang out with Jafar just because I'd want to hang out with Iago because he's really funny. I fixed the lighting a little bit because I thought it was a little dark, so you just know that's what kind of changed there. But I'm going in now with my translucent powder to set what I have done so far. Using my big fluffy powder brush. Finishing spray, gonna set a little bit more. We're just really gonna make sure this all stays in place. Here, I'm going to start with our Illuminating cheek stick. We are glamming it up. Maleficent is hitting the town, and so girl needs a little bit of sparkle in her life. We are just highlighting the cheekbones and then highlighting any areas we wanna reflect light. Using a cheek brush, I'm going to go into my bronzer. It has this beautiful pearl finish to it, so this will give me cheekbones because Maleficent has crazy cheekbones and I don't have those cheekbones, so I gotta pretend like I do and create that effect. And so we all have this little hair mark right there, and you follow that into the hollow of your cheek, and that's where you want your definition to be for, you know, major accentuation on the cheekbones. It's contouring 101. Look at that. And then just a little bit more per my normal contouring style. Okay, I'm back in natural lighting because I didn't like the way that was going. So sorry about the continual switch ups, you guys, but I've got my contouring done and look at how awesome that looks. I've got my Maleficent cheekbones going. Don't I look a little evil? I think I do. I love it. We're going to have some fun with the eyes today. So I'm going in with our eye primer and I'm going to just do the entire lid all the way up to my eyebrow bone. Look, the first color that I am going to use right here is the Amber Blaze, which you've seen me use before in my pumpkin spice tutorials. I'm going into this color and I'm going to go just above my creases with it. How's that look? Dramatic. Now, as I go higher, I'm going to go gently because I want kind of a smoky effect. It's almost as like fire on my eyes. Maleficent liked fire. All right, still using the crease brush, I'm now going to go into Copper Glow right here. And I'm going to do this right in my creases and then also kind of to the outer edge of my eye. Kind of like that greater than, less than sign. Ooh! Using a smudger brush, I'm gonna go into Coal, which is this hello, this matte black color, and I'm going to smudge on the inner corners and line my eye and do underneath as well. And I love this smudger brush because it is the best way to give a really smudged out, smoky effect. I can't believe how green my eyes look with these colors on me right now. Woo! Using my cream eyeshadow brush, I'm going to go into Emerald. Here's where my inspiration comes. Obviously, she had green skin, but I'm going to reflect it in my glam eye that I'm creating here. Okay, and now I'm going to line underneath my eye with what's left over of this Emerald, going right over top the black. Lot going on. We'll do a final blend, so this isn't the end product yet. Some of you are probably freaking out. Okay, I'm actually going to put some more primer over top of the eyeshadow because I'm going to be going in with one more color and I really want it to pop. This is a great trick anytime you're layering mineral eyeshadows if you want one to look like really intense, because anytime you use primer, it's going to give you more color density and a color payoff. Using the eyeshadow brush, I'm just going to go into this lime color right here, and I'm going to press it in the middle of my eyelid. Oh yeah. Look at that. Looks like that dragon that she was in the end of the movie, right? I am going to do one final quick blend, not to mess too much with this area, but just kind of everywhere else, just to give it a seamless finish. Okay, a really great tip for you is if you have any mineral fallout on your eyes, you can go into the translucent powder and tap out a little bit of it and take a really fluffy brush and just gently sweep it away, and it won't leave any streaking. And then to clean up any of my edges, I'm going to go in with Beige One Concealer. This is actually the older one just because I had it, but we have new Perfecting concealers. I'm just going in with this one for now because I had it right by me. And then a little trick is just to take a piece of like tissue, and you can just cut along where you want your line to be to give you a bit of that cat eye effect. Okay, so you can see the difference between this one and this one, right? You're going to want to go back in with the translucent powder and reset what you just did. Definitely going to be rocking some false eyelashes with this look. I mean, Maleficent's hitting the town. She needs some drama. I think we're making progress. Okay, and then I'm going to do just one coat of mascara to kind of blend the eyelashes together and then do my lower lashes as well. And I am using the Lash Love Lengthening for this one because it has a really fine tooth comb, and I like that for this particular situation. And then just using our eyeliner in black, I'm going to go ahead and do my waterline as well because I want as much drama as I can get with this particular look. Okay, I didn't do my eyebrows yet, so I'm going to go in with Espresso and just fill my eyebrows really quickly. Makes such a difference. I am loving this eye. I know at first you probably were like, Lauren, what are you doing? It looks totally crazy. And it does look crazy at first. Looks like I got punched in the face. But you just have a couple tools to clean things up. You use your translucent powder, you use your concealer, and you can use a few cheats. Like I just use that piece of tissue to really cheat it. And until you get your eyelashes on or until you do the mascara, you cannot judge the look. I mean, like, how fabulous is this eye? Like, isn't it so fun? I am totally loving it. Okay, to finish off the look, Maleficent Gone Glam is going to do a very berry look, and I'm going to start with our lip liner in Berry. And then tying it all together with our new semi-matte gel lipsticks in Crushed Berry. All right, and there you have it. My final look. Maleficent is hitting the town tonight with some of her villain friends, and this is my take on her look. This is glammed up Maleficent who's gonna go hit the town and have some fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Happy Halloween, and I hope that this was just something really super fun and different. I will be seeing you all very soon.